I played sports. I captained every team that I played. And I won't get into why, but I ended up at Milligan College. And I went there, and there were only 5 black students on campus. I played basketball there, had a great experience there, and especially because of my college basketball coach, Phil Worrell. Phil was a strong Christian, and I didn't know what that meant. Growing up, I struggled with Christianity because I didn't know people who lived what you would call a Christian life until I met Phil Worrell. Every day he walked it, he lived it, he walked it, he lived it. He treated me or the other couple of black players no different than he did anyone else. He just loved us. But in the process of that, he did something else. He explained the gospel. He explained the purpose of the gospel. He explained what it meant. And he not only said what it meant, he demonstrated it. And that really got my attention. I wanted to do for other people what he did for me. Something I never, ever thought I would do was coach. I had never interacted with whites from a position of authority, from a position of leadership. And so that was good for me. And then I go to Carson Newman. And when I get to Carson Newman as a head coach, my whole thought was, I want to be like Phil Worrell. I want to impact the lives of the players that I coach. So the experiences that we were having were really good. And I was always involved in helping those interracial relationships grow. I became vice president for the Nations of Coaches. And that's a ministry to college coaches. I had to learn how to navigate the waters. And the only thing I could think about was this: man, as a Christian, do the next right thing. When I got out of coaching, we decided we were going to move, and we moved to Nashville. And I had to find a church, went through a lot looking for a church, thought I knew where I was going. It's not about doing what you want to do. It's about doing what you believe God's called you to do. And I believe he was calling me to Brentwood. The mission statement, gospel conversations, anytime, anywhere with anybody. That got my attention, especially the anybody. Are we saying that at Brentwood, we're going to have conversations with anybody, regardless of what their race is? Because if they are, then I want to be involved in that. And I think God's uniquely qualified me to be involved in that. After being here 3 years, being introduced to the racial unity group, asked to come to the first meeting, and my thought was, you need to go and see what it's all about. And so the racial unity group decided that our why statement would be, we want to do this because we want to live out what we say we believe. And I'm excited about challenging Brentwood Baptists to be who they say they are. I believe with all my heart that Brentwood Baptist Church is in a position to make a tremendous difference in the way people in Middle Tennessee and Tennessee look at how Christians should get along. What I'm doing at Brentwood is really just a continuation of what I've been doing. Amazing how God works. And I think he's working here at Brentwood. And I'm just glad to be a part of it. And I will faithfully do what he called me to do until he brings someone else along to replace me and do it.